Thank you for coming. I will hold do this, but you can hold my water or put it next to you.
I'm just wondering where to put it. Sorry? I'm wondering where to put this.
You can just leave it in the back of the table somewhere. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
I don't know a lot of you. My name is Klein, and among other things, I write poetry and recently published a good chunk of some of the poems, but I'm not reading any of those tonight. I'm reading, first of all, I'm reading poems that are not dance poems, and they're sort of serious because we're in a very serious time in our country. And one of these is an old poem that I wrote in 2014, and the other one is my most recent poem, which probably still needs work. That's how it goes with poems. They do need work. One never knows if they're finished or not finished. And I am trying to juggle all of this and get out all of the pieces, so I need help.
Help!
Thank
Help
you,
is on
I
the way.
need help. Help is on the way.
Help is here.
And so before we do a dance poem, we're going to do this poem. If I can separate it. Yeah, I actually brought it. Okay, so the first poem that I'm going to read is one that is called antiphone, which is a Greek word for, in the plays, two different choruses responding to each other in similar themes, but not identical. And what I'm talking about are two things that happened in the summer of 2014. One of them was that almost hurricane blew down a nest of baby green herons. Green herons are nocturnal, and they were on the ground. We were able to finally get somebody from Fish and Wildlife to rescue them, put them back up in the tree. So I was able to watch them grow until they fledged, which was quite amazing to watch. It was just two, maybe a brother and a sister, I don't know, a larger, a smaller, one that, and watch them come down. The nest was put back and come down on the ground. Okay. At the same time, there was an influx of children migrating. It's called antiphone. A weakened hurricane, still packing a mean enough wind, flings a nest from the old maple, grounding two green chicks, homeless on my land. Now, what I'm going to have to do, I'm sorry, this doesn't work. Really, I have to use my cell phone. And it's behind there because the light in here is very bad. And I have very old, not very good eyes.
In this bag.
Yeah, it's in a bag. Yeah, that bag. Thank you. So I'm going to start over and try to get enough light for me to read.
Carmen, do you want me to hold it for you?
Yeah, thank you. I think I can do it. Here we go. Antiphone. Wow. A weakened hurricane, still packing a mean enough wind, flings a nest from the old maple, grounding two green heron chicks, homeless on my land. Long yellow legs, elongated triangular beaks, their tiny black eyes stare straight at me. One opens its mouth, achingly wide, as if I might be a huge heron come to feed. Though unable to touch or feed them, I try to speak their language, cook, 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 as if my own survival is bizarrely linked to theirs. Cook, 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 finally resort to mine. Hello, babies. Stay safe. On our southern border, hundreds of children fleeing their homes. Lullabies in Spanish on concrete floors in our land. The old rocker from my Minnesota childhood now sits in my living room. If that chair were on the Tex-Mex border, I'd put all those kids on my lap and rock them and croon in my language, not knowing theirs. Hello, babies. Stay safe. Now, I have really overreacted terribly to the family separation, and I became very hostile about people who were not also emotionally overreacting. But I have gotten past that because through movement, through a piece that I was in, dancing, I was instructed, as everybody was dancing in it, that we had to find gestures and think about something that was meaningful to you and find some gestures. And I found myself moving up against a wall like that, and suddenly two very distinct memories came back to me. So this poem is a kind of mixture of family separations. She left us. She left us in the care of a woman I hated, who loved my little sister more. I was 9. I cut a doll shape from old cloth, stuffed her with toilet paper, sewed her up, named her Frederica. A woman takes your hermanita. You run after her. A big man grabs you, yells at you, go with the boys. You are 9. Cold concrete, thin mats, mean kids, pizza, cold pizza. Where is your life? I tortured Frederica, put her between the door and its frame, closed the door on her makeshift body, pretended the faucets delivered pain, pressed her against them until I was sated, needing her no more, buried her in the backyard in a shoebox. Officials, lawyers, court dates, you know the ropes, but don't know where your kids are and won't know. During our separation, my almost ex took our kids out for dinner. Back at 7, but not back at 7. Unreal, floating. 8. No way to reach him. 9. Disembodied stomach filled with fear's emptiness. 10. Panics devouring lungs. When they finally came back, my skeleton breaks. She came back. I didn't. I'm not 9 now. What broke in me stayed broken. Okay. Kelly, are you ready? Are you ready, Kelly?
Let's have a hand for Karen.
Aha.
So I'm actually gonna dance.
Yes.
So if we can hold our legs just to give you that little extra inch or two.
And I am going to get right out of your way.
And I'm gonna make a space for you right there.
You want me there or want me right at the door?
Either way.
Either way.
And you don't need this light now,
Can
so.
you hear me here?
Yes,
There's the
absolutely.
chair over there.
Why don't you sit in that chair?
So, how would you feel about a little professional company?
Sure, why not?
Whatever.
What?
She's gonna transition up to that chair.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, that gives us a whole extra 3 feet.
Yep, yep,
And if you
and
wanna sit up on the stool over there.
why don't we put
So they
this
sit
over?
over here on
Yeah,
this?
perfect.